Hey friends, Mike Gold here, North Metro Denver Real Estate, giving you your June 2019 real estate market update for the greater Metro Denver area. This is going to incorporate all of the greater Metro Denver area and major 11 counties. So all the way up north as we get into Weld County, all the way down south into Douglas, west to Boulder, east to Adams. So a pretty large geographical area to take a look at. So what is the market telling us this particular month? Well, first we want to take a look at our amount of supply. This is the active listings in the marketplace as well as new listings that have come on from the previous month. As we can see, a huge increase in the amount of active supply, not only from last month to this month, but ultimately from a year ago. When we start seeing numbers that are 25 and 30%, these are huge indicators that the market is changing direction. And in this particular case, we're starting to see a huge increase in the amount of supply. Now, what about new listings? This is kind of new inventory continuing to add into that supply side of the equation. We've got almost an increase of 17% from last month to this month, which is kind of seasonally to be expected. We're getting towards the end, if you would, of the major selling season. So to see this final push is not uncommon. But to see what it was doing from a year ago is just increasing to what we're noticing as far as the supply side equation issue. Now, how is the demand side of the equation doing? To do this, we want to take a look at our under contract and our sold listings. As we can see, last year to this year, we're almost down 6%. So we're seeing a reduction in demand and an increase in supply. And the only thing that can change in that particular equation is price. So because of this, and also too, if you take a look at the under contract listings, we've seen an increase in the amount of under contract listings, but this is more of a product of the immense amount of supply that's on the marketplace in comparison with a year ago. So ultimately, the market is slowing down a little bit. The appreciation train is definitely not moving as fast as it once was. But we are still in a seller's market when we look at the month supply of inventory, roughly at a 3-month supply. Anything that is less than 2 is super red hot when it comes to sellers. Anything as we start to creep up over 3 indicates that buyers are starting to get some footings, but technically speaking, anything less than 6 still indicates that sellers have the power. Now, where's the market been? As we see that the average appreciation being right around 3% from last year to this year is already showing signs, and comparing this number to last year, which was closer to 7 to 9%, and in previous years, it was closer to 10 to 12%. Again, this average appreciation showing the signs that the marketplace just isn't moving as fast as it once was, which is, from a longevity side, is definitely a good thing to see. But what this means for buyers is you have a lot more choices out there, and you now have the ability in which to negotiate better contract terms. For sellers, you need to make sure that you're pricing your home correctly, and ultimately that you're marketing your home correctly, because when you do, you still should expect to get 99% of your list price and have your home sold within about 27 days. But this doesn't mean that you can put the pedal to the metal as far as pricing your house. Now, as far as all the areas that we cover within the North Metro region, if you want to see how those particular markets are doing, all you're going to need to do is click on the link and we'll have all the statistics there. And then if you want to see how things are doing nationally, we've got that information for you covered as well. And then the link down below, you want to see how the market is doing and want a technical and fundamental analysis of your particular home, fill out the form below. We'd be happy to give you that information. Take care, and thank you so much for tuning in.